What you are watching right now is a short anime that I made entirely using AI, just the right tools and the right process. But here's the thing. Most AI anime out there look cool, but you can still tell the difference. The characters look inconsistent, the style shifts between shots, and the whole thing just feels disconnected. One second your character has brown hair, next shot she has black hair, and the background looks like it is from a completely different anime. And the worst part is, most people do not even know why this is happening to them. The real goal is to reach a point where it actually feels like a real anime, not just another AI slop. Where the character stays consistent, the shots flow into each other, and it actually feels like something worth watching. And the only way to get there is to stop rushing and have a proper plan before you touch any AI tool. No more jumping straight into generating and hoping for the best. So in this video, I'm gonna break down the exact step-by-step process I used to make this. If you have ever tried making an AI anime before, you already know the problems. Your character looks different in every single shot, and the scenes just do not match each other. And the biggest mistake most people make is skipping the visual planning stage and just jumping straight into generating. So today, we are doing it the right way. We are going to go from zero to a finished short AI anime, and everything is going to be planned before we generate a single image. The tools we are using are Gemini for scripting and building our prompts, Nano Banana 2 for generating our base frames, and Higgsfield AI Cinema Studio 2.5 to bring the whole thing to life. Now, if you want to try this out yourself, I will leave a link to Higgsfield in the description down below. Let's get into it. So before we touch a single AI tool, we need to do some pre-production. AI credits are expensive, and you do not want to waste them figuring things out as you go. And trust me, this one step alone is going to make your anime look 10 times more professional. So the first step is to open Google AI Studio. You can find the link in the description below. Now, once you are inside, on the right side of the screen, you will see something called System Instructions. Click on that and paste the custom instruction that I have made. I will put the link in the description so you can just copy and paste it. This instruction basically turns the LLM into a custom anime director that is specifically built to help you create prompts for your anime. After you paste the instruction, give it a name. Something like Anime Maker works fine, and your setup is done. Now just type hi and hit run. The AI is going to ask you for your story idea, or you can just ask it to pitch 3 story ideas for you. But I am going to give my own idea here. The first thing you want to figure out is what kind of anime style you want. Ghibli, 90s anime, Pixar, or maybe that trending K-pop Demon Hunter style. Just pick one and write it down. Then write 2 to 3 sentences with a rough story idea. What kind of character do you want? What kind of world? What happens? I have seen people spend hours generating images only to realize their story does not even make sense. I'm going to make a 90s anime about a woman in her late 30s who is done with her corporate life, packs her bags, and moves to rural Japan to start a completely different life. Copy that idea and paste it in. The AI is going to come back with a full script and pacing breakdown of what your 30 to 40 seconds is going to look like, shot by shot. Now, I only got 6 shots here, but I want more than that to keep it engaging. So I am going to type, I need 10 shots and dialogues. And just like that, your shot list goes from 6 to 10 with some dialogue added in as well. Now, some of the dialogue and shots are going to feel a little cliche, very AI written. That is completely normal. You can just talk to the AI and keep going back and forth until the script feels like something you are actually excited about. Think of it like a conversation. The more specific you are with your feedback, the better it is going to get. Tell it exactly what you want changed, and it will fix it. And the whole point of this step is to get your idea completely crisp and clear before you spend a single credit on image or video generation. This step is going to save you a lot of time and money. So once you are happy with your script and pacing, you can type yes to create your character anchor image. It is basically a 4-angle reference image of your main character: close up, front view, side view, and back view. The whole point of doing this is to maintain character consistency in every frame. So the AI is going to give you a prompt right there. You just copy that, go to Higgsfield AI, click image, select Nano Banana 2, and you will be redirected to this screen. Here, you can paste your prompt. Then change the aspect ratio to 16:9, resolution to 2K, batch size to 2 or 3, and hit generate. And you are going to get a character sheet. Now, if you do not like what you get, just generate again. Or tweak the prompt a little bit, maybe change the outfit or the color of the clothes until you get a character that you actually like. Take your time here, because this character sheet is going to be your reference for every single shot in your anime. Getting it right now saves you a lot of headache later. Once you have your character sheet, let's create the master shot list. So the AI is going to give you 2 prompts for every single shot, one image prompt and one video prompt. So let's start with the images first. You go to Nano Banana 2 in Higgsfield AI, and this time you are going to upload your character anchor image as a reference, which we made in the last step. You upload that, then copy the image prompt given by the LLM, paste it in, hit generate, and you are going to get your first base frame. Now you are going to do this for all images. Just keep that character anchor image uploaded as a reference for every single one, so the face and clothes stay consistent across all your shots. You can also upload the previous images generated as reference to maintain location consistency if required. Once you are done, you are going to have a full set of base frames ready to go. Now to animate. And this is my favorite part because you start to see your idea turning into something real right in front of you. We are going to use Higgsfield AI and select Cinema Studio 2.5. When you go inside Cinema Studio and to the Video tab, you can select different types of shots such as single or multi. I am going to choose the multi-shot manual. You can also select your camera movement right there. Static, handheld, zoom out, dolly, whatever you need for that specific shot. You do not have to type any camera movement into your prompt, which is a huge relief because sometimes the prompts are already long enough. So what you do next is upload your base frame. I am going to upload my first image, which is this extreme close-up shot of the woman's eyes. Then I will copy the video prompt that I got for that shot, paste it into Higgsfield Cinema Studio, turn audio on, set speed ramp to linear, set your duration, and pick your camera movement. This tool is designed for generating the most cinematic AI videos. Once you are ready, you can hit generate to get your video. It will give you a high-resolution shot with correct sound effects and camera movement. It is the most complete AI generation tool at the moment. The link is in the description if you want to try it yourself. If the first generation does not look right, generate again. Keep generating until that shot looks clean, because one bad shot is going to stick out and ruin the whole flow of your anime. You can then create all your video shots like this. Now, we are going to generate dialogues to make the anime more engaging. And the good news is, you do not have to write any narration yourself, because the AI already gave us all of that back in the LLM. The narration, the dialogue, all of it is already there in your list. So you just grab that. Now for actually generating the audio, we are going to use Higgsfield's audio. It lets you inject emotion tags into your text-to-speech. So instead of getting that flat, robotic AI voice, you can tell it things like angry or sad or excited, and it is actually going to deliver the line with that emotion. I am going to copy this dialogue along with the emotion tags, paste it, select voiceover, choose 11v3, and from the voices, I am going to choose Chloe, then hit generate. Let's hear it.
I can't do this anymore.
I think it sounds great. You can create as much audio as you want for your shots. After that, you are going to download all your video shots and audio files. Now bring everything together in a video editor. I am going to use CapCut, and this is where I layer everything. Okay, now let's watch the anime.
We need that report by 8 a.m. sharp. Do you get me?
I can't do this anymore.
I forgot what these trees looked like. Thirsty? Here you go, Jesse.
So this was for today's video. This is how we maintain character consistency throughout the anime. So go ahead and try it yourself. The links to the custom instruction, Nano Banana 2, and Cinema Studio are all in the description below. Subscribe if you are new, because there is a lot more of this kind of stuff coming.